Here I am at the proposed Lumber Liquidators location in Columbus, Ohio, over on Morse Road. This looks like we're going to be taking about, I think, 6,500 square feet of this building. If you look around this parking lot, you can see it's like an older strip center. Morse Road is pretty busy. I'll do a drive-by on the other side in a few minutes and kind of see where we can load in and out. Okay, looks at one pylon sign. Doesn't look like there's any room for expansion there. Walking in the front doors, I'm thinking that this front door might be for the space that we're not using. We'll have to see. Walking in, little vestibule in here. The overall space is approximately about 59 feet deep and 130 long, something like that. You can see when you walk in, just do a quick pan. I believe we're taking this corner, so you can see you have frontage on Morse and also all these windows looking out to the regular parking lot. I'll do a pan all the way around. There's a pair of double doors in the back. Leads right to a parking lot that is elevated about 8 inches above the parking lot grade, though. And there's two bathrooms in that back corner. Once again, I don't believe that's in our space. Little office on that other side, which is not our space. There's kind of a weird ceiling detail where there's 3 different heights of ceiling that range from 8 feet here to about 10'9" there to about, I think it's 9 feet there. But the bottom of the joist that I can see looks like it's right at about 11 feet. So it looks like we'd probably wipe this whole ceiling out, except for the showroom area, which we can probably utilize a lot of this. It's in really good shape, actually. I just don't know how these soffits are built, and when we start peeling this apart, what we'll find. You see that there's carpet on the floor and portion, and also a 12 by 12 VCT. You can kind of see through this light, see how buckled the floor is? So I don't know what we're going to find as soon as we get into this. Okay. There's these big, they're about 15-foot windows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across the front of this. I don't see, there's a couple of roof tiles that have some, looks like some damage to them from roof leaks, and a couple of ceiling lights that are buckled, but overall it looks in pretty good shape. I'll just take a couple of pictures of this office areas just so you have them. Back here to the bathroom. Once again, I think this is in the neighboring space, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But there's 2 handicap bathrooms back here. Electrical closet. This would be, I think, in the corner of our space, depending on how it's laid out. This is also where the D-Mark comes in. There are 2 200 amp panels in here. And I've taken the meter numbers down. You can see the D-Mark here. Our panels. Blah, blah. And all your security systems are already in as well. There is no fire suppression in here or alarms. It's actually a pretty decent space. I'd only be concerned about, our loading dock or our loading areas and how we're dividing this up. The ceiling heights are a little restrictive. Okay. And I'll walk around to the back of the building. You can see that coming off of Morse. You come in right at that intersection right there. There's this access road. It runs all the way down. Your visibility here is awesome with this corner. As you can see, this would be our corner right in here. And I don't know if we can get any signage on the brick portion, but obviously on the mansard, there's signs all over the place. You see, we also have entrance right here. Coming back. This whole alley, you can get all the way around the building from this alley right here in the back. We have curbs on this side, about 40 feet from here to a cross. All right, and that's a double door sitting right there from the inside. You see how we got about a 8 to 10 inch differential in grade. So whatever we do, we'd have to try to make that up for high-low traffic or however we're going to load this in. I don't know what those double doors are right there. They're blocked up on the inside, so I think they're just probably drywalled over. We might be able to utilize that as maybe an opening for an overhead or something. That's about it. From back here, you kind of see on the roof, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 rooftops is what it looks like from here. Until we get into that, I don't know how they're ducted. But the parking lot back here, you know, it's alligatored and been patched and some holes. It's definitely passable though. And then you can exit to westbound Morse right here, so your access is pretty good. I mean, you could pull straight in here actually from this direction, come down the back of the building, unload, and then drive out the other side. So, from Columbus, Ohio, that is about it.